Hi guys, welcome to Wednesday's lessons for English and Maths. Here you're going to find your reading, your writing, your reading and any other English activities as well as your maths for the day. Let's get started. So for writing, our learning intention. I can identify and label parts of an animal. I can use information words and not my opinion. I can use adjectives or describing words to support my information. So our first task is to start off with remembering what adjectives are. So I'd like you to have a look at the YouTube clip on the left so you can either type in the name of the video, which is down the bottom, or you might click on the picture to take you straight to the link. Once you've done that, come back to this video and we'll get started with the rest of the activity. Now, for today, so with last lesson, we had our animal already labeled. Today, we've got, oops, sorry guys, that's my alarm. Let's just turn that off. Okay, so with labeling, we're looking at the different parts of the animal. So we look at our picture and we've got a dog. Now we're not going to use our opinion words like love, cute, sweet, cuddly, even though that kind of is descriptive actually. I take that one back. We're going to just focus on our adjectives and describing the different parts of the dog. So have a look. Now let's get my text up. Okay, here we go. So I might start with the nose. Now draw a line because I like to start from the top and go down. It's so much easier and it's a good rule to have. So I look at the nose and I describe it as, I might say round. Now you might have a different describing word. That's just what came to mind when I saw his nose. And I just made it he. So round. Did you know we could even use two adjectives? So I might do round, and because I'm listing, I've got my comma. A round, let's say shiny. I think round, shiny. It has a little bit of shine to it. Round, shiny nose. Now I'm not going to label every part of the puppy or the dog because that's what I would like you to do. So I've just started. I've shown you and modeled that we're using an adjective first. It wouldn't be nose round or nose shiny. That makes no sense. It has to sound right. So round, shiny nose. Then you're going to, or well, I'll model first, and then you're going to have a go at writing a sentence about a part of the dog. And remember, these sentences are informative. They're giving information about this particular dog. Now, not all dogs will look like this. They're all very different, but it's just about this one. Remember, you can use your sentence starter as well. And I've got it here. So a dog has. So a dog has, or I could say the dog or this dog has, but we're going to keep it as a dog has. And I'm going to have a, I can't do a dog has round shiny nose because it doesn't make sense. It's missing those little words. So I would say something like a dog has a round shiny nose. A dog has a, oh, I forgot my lines, guys. A dog has a round shiny nose. So my sentence needs 7 words. So a dog has a round shiny nose. So I've got 4 words coming up, 4 lines. So a round shiny nose. And I know I need a full stop just so I don't forget it. So a dog has a round ow. It's a tricky sound. That ending sound is very important. You always have to have the beginning, middle, and end sound, guys. A dog has a round, shiny, so that letter S is flying, isn't it? Should be on the line. Oh, silly Mrs. DeBay. So a round, shiny nose. See how I'm remembering my finger spaces? There we go. A dog has a round, shiny nose. Full stop. I haven't said a dog, this dog has a cute nose, or I didn't say it is a sweet dog with a cute nose, because that would be my opinion. So now you're going to have a go at creating your own sentence that gives us information about this dog. But remember, first, label. So you'll be labeling. You might be able to label on the dog. You might just draw or write or list down the parts of the dog. So you don't need to have the picture there and have the lines coming out. You might just write it one under the other. Round, shiny nose, new line. You might have, I don't know, long, fluffy tail. Or 4 paws, whatever it is. Okay? Have lots of fun, enjoy the writing, and I'll see you for the next lesson. Don't forget that you can either submit your work into the Google Doc. You may also submit your work through a picture into the Google Doc or on a piece of paper that you can share and ask a parent or an adult to mark. Have fun with the writing, and I look forward to seeing you at the next lesson. Hi guys, now it's time for Wushka. When you get to your Wushka book, I'd like you to listen to the text again by pressing on the yellow button and clicking play. Remember, if you don't remember how to get onto Wushka, the instructions are on the page where you log in, you go to Leveled Library, click on the book I Can See. Then I'd like you to have a go at reading the book on your own and using your expression. Remember, that means making your voice not like a robot. Reading like a robot is fantastic when you're learning a book, but once you've read it a few times, it's great to start reading it like you're speaking. This shows a lot of understanding, and it's really good to practice, and it makes your reading interesting. Okay, so I'd like you to pause this video and then start your Wushka and come back for spelling, or continue listening to hear the spelling instructions. So for spelling this week, you're going to have your 5 words again, and this time it's in bubble writing, and I love bubble writing. So with bubble writing, it's going to with bubble writing, you can make it as fun as possible. You can make it into an artwork if you'd like. So I'll give you an example. Say for example, my word is we. If I choose, so here I start writing the letter, but then I don't stop, and I go over it again, and it becomes like a bubble. And there's my bubble W, sorry, and I was thinking of E and I said E, but here we go, there's E, looks like a jelly bean, then give him his circle, and there's bubble writing we. So I'm going to do the word we 5 times. I might put them on the same page, on different pages, I might make it like a collage. So have lots of fun practicing your spelling, enjoy creating your bubble writing. Remember, you can either do this on the doc, but with the doc, guys, it might be tricky. So you might use Paint on your computer and then copy and paste it, or take a photo of it as a screenshot. Your parents can help you with this. but submit it as, you might even save it and then upload it onto your doc. If not, you can also just show a family member, and I'm sure they would be super proud of you. Have lots of fun with spelling, and if you need any help, Mrs. Townsend and I are on the Google Classroom. If not, enjoy Wushka and spelling, and I'll see you for the maths lesson next. Okay guys, welcome to maths, where we are subitizing. Now, learning attention for the week. I can instantly identify an amount without counting. So it's all subitizing. Subitizing is when we instantly identify, that means quickly say and know how many objects are in a small collection without having to count each one. Okay? Remember, these videos, it's not okay to just watch it once. They're great practice videos. I'd like you to watch the Subitize up to 5 video, as well as the Subitizing song. So pause me, have a go at answering the questions through the video. Have lots of fun. You might even want to do a dance to the Subitizing song. It's up to you. And then come back for the rest of the lesson. Okay, now let's work together. So here I've got 4 examples of some collections. I've got different ways of subitizing. We can use counters or dots, dice, hands, or even our 10 frame. And these are some examples. When we have a look at the 10 frame, for example, we automatically know if the 10 frame was full, we know it has 10. When we look at the dots that are in here, we can see straight away, you should be able to subitize that that is 2 pink dots. So the amount is 2. That's a funny looking 2, I apologize. Our next one, we can make a connection with this picture. If we look at this hand, have a look. When someone puts this hand up for you and they say, "Hey, well done," you normally are giving them a high five. That means there are those 5 fingers, we're high-fiving, we can make that connection and quickly subitize that this is 5. Super cool, right? Now with the dice, you should be able to subitize this quickly because we see it with our games that we play. We use it in maths in the classroom, or we might even just know that 2 and 2, double 2, we can see a pattern, and it is 4. So there we go. And then we've got the counters. So imagine someone has dropped these counters on the table in front of you. You go, "Oh my goodness, how many are there?" To do it as quickly as possible, sometimes seeing patterns helps. So I can see group of 4, I can see another group of 4 here, and then 1 more. When I can see that, subitizing becomes a bit easier. So I can see 4 and 4, which is 8, and then plus the 1, which is 9. So I can subitize that this is 9. Now again, if it's a bit tricky, you might even break it down even more and go, I can see 2, 2, 2, and 2, probably should have used a different color for this part, and then 1. And then when I'm skip counting to get the total, so I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, and then 1 more is 9. So if the subitizing of the larger amounts is a bit tricky, find patterns to help you get the answer. Now you can pause the video, re-watch my instructions again to really understand it, or come with me to the next slide and complete the activity. Okay, so now it's your turn. When we do this activity, you'll have the steps up the top to remind you. So step 1, subitize what's inside the box. So just like what we did before in the previous slide with myself, you'll be completing the subitizing activity. Say for example, you look at the first box, you subitize, or you find a pattern, or you might do some counting on, find the number you do recognize and count on from that. Whatever it is that you're up to, that's fine. Once you've worked out and supervised that amount, you write your answer either on, you can draw the picture on a piece of paper and put it onto, put the number next to it. You can print this out. You can just label these boxes even. You might go, this is box 1, 2, 3, 4, and whatnot, like this, like 1. And then you can answer it here. It's up to you, whatever works for you. Either way, it's all great as long as you're supervising. So you're going to write your answers. Once you've done this activity, now this is optional, so you don't have to do this. So step pasta, pebbles, drawing, dots, or even stickers. And you might even create an answer, but it's up to you. Now that is optional, guys. It's not necessary for today. So have fun with the maths. Remember, Mrs. Dubay, Mrs. Townsend, we're on the Google Classroom if you need any help or any support. And I think that is it. So have fun with maths. Enjoy the rest of the activities for the day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.